What up, guys? It's me again. So now let's do the showcase of this mod here. So the first thing that I just need to do is just to reset. Yeah, sometimes things happen. So what is using the F key fart? What is that? So okay, let's put it to period. Okay, yeah, now that's much better. So now we go to the showcase part of this mod. So there's a few things that, I don't know, you might know about it. You might need some help figuring them out. That's why I'm here, okay? So I spent some time already perfecting this Omnitrix here. So first thing I am going to do is just to save this because I really don't want this thing to getting lost. So okay, we do have the Omnitrix prototype, and that's great. So what it can do, after you already did the, of course, I choose HeatBlast and give me upgrade. So after I already upgraded all of our aliens, they are all with the green experience bar here, really below the Omnitrix timer. You will have some extra power, some things like that. So this is what I'm going to show here. Um, First things first, let's set the time set to night and put it on easy so we can have some mobs and I can demonstrate some things here. So since we got an upgrade, let's start with him. So as you can see, he does have a really cool model here. Could be more squiggly, but hey, I'm not complaining at all. Okay, this is like the greatest work of mod that I've seen of Bandaz in like Pen 10 in like oh I don't know how many times. So well, we do have the Upchuck blast here where we can. Oh, this is loud as fuck. So let's put it here so we can do this. We use it our eyes just like in the cartoon. So yeah, it does give a great amount of damage. So we can go ahead and summon like a we can summon a giant. So we can give it some damage here. We see it throws him all back. That's great. He's going down. He probably will die from the fall damage. That's the thing. Upgrade does have fall damage unless you are on the liquefy farm. Then you can just like fall and you're going to be great. Okay, that's great. Let's go on and change it to the next alien. So going on creative is better to show some things, but not all of them. So you will be see me change from creative to non-creative a lot of times here. So again, giving me the upgrade. It does have the randomizer effect sometimes, and I really don't know how to, if we can disable that. So let's go ahead and choose. Okay, forearms it is. Great. So first thing first, let me go ahead and already tell you something. When you use the shift, you can have another set of abilities. So you can see that with first on the C letter, we have the thunderclap. So it goes there and gives a lot of damage. Let me show ahead you guys how much damage it does. So let's go on and do the thunderclap here. You see a lot of damage here, and we can go on and do the spinjitzu. So if we go there like this, we do give a lot of damage. We also give a lot of damage if we just click on this. And we also have the ability of smashing ground. So we do this and we can do that, but we also, if we do the smash ground, yeah, we also can do that. And I do believe you can use this for mining if you're using on the survival. I don't know. I kind of got curious on how a hardcore 100 race on this mod would be, but hey, maybe another time. So let's go back from forearms and we do can select another alien. So I really wanted to show you guys Wildmutt. Okay, HeatBlast, the one and one in the first place, the first alien of all. So yeah, so what we can do with HeatBlast. So as you can see, I do shift and nothing happen here. So when you're in the first level of HeatBlast, you can barely do shit. So you can throw this, I believe, and you can do the aim, but what we can do on the second level, that's the cool part. So we have this charged meteor. So when we do this, he charges a little, and we can do some things here. So we can either press V and turn into the tornado, and then we can just, yeah, let go of the H. And then they have this teleport ability. Don't know how it happens. I don't know. What we also can do is if we do this, and then we double click space, we do exactly as in the cartoon, and then we can surf on a rock, and that's like really cool because you can go faster than if you were at with your hands. I don't know if that's intended, maybe it is. This is really really cool, and I believe that if you just don't know about it, you probably won't find out. I don't know, maybe you're like me, you try everything out. I don't know, man. You can also do some damage here, so you don't know, we can summon a giant here and we can do some damage to him. We also can get him on fire, and we can do the J and do the heat outburst. And this does give a pretty amount of damage, but honestly, if you just spam click right, you'll probably be fine. Okay, so let's go on and change to the other one. So let's go back to being me, which is not Bantam. Really wish I could be, but not today. Can I please be Wildmutt? Okay, that's great. Now I am Wildmutt. So when you're on the first, I do believe if you get like if you got zombies, they doesn't show like, yeah, sorry, it doesn't show like red on the other part. That's okay, but we do give a lot more damage. You know, like 3 hits to kill him with our bare hands. That's great. So what we also do is we give a long jump that is okay, but when it reach the maximum, you can actually crawl some walls. w- uh, Unless you stop. You can crawl too much, but you can crawl a little. Um, yeah, and you need to have like momentum, otherwise you won't be able to do. Yeah, this is pretty fucked up as well. Okay. Um, yeah, I don't know if there's anything else to the Wildmutt. I really did not find anything out, but that's right. I really do like him. Um, you know, funny because in Portuguese we call him Beast. Um, but Wildmutt would actually translate to like vira-lata, which is what we call dogs on the street who don't have like a specific it's not brand, um breed, don't have like my dogs, they don't have like a specific breed, they are what we would call as a mutt. um well, let's go on, let's go to other one. We can choose Diamond Head. Okay, so Diamond Head, I do believe he might be okay for doing for some damaging. Let's go on and summon a giant here. We do take a lot of don't take a lot of damage. I didn't show this on the other ones, but most of them don't take much damage. I do know Diamond Head takes a lot less than most people. So what we can do here is take some charges here. We can charge more so we can do more damage at once. We also can toggle the blade so we can just deal more damage in hand, and we can use them as a shield so we don't receive damage when, sorry, I'm touching my microphone here. So we can untoggle that. And if there's a lot of, so let me see if I can just, yeah, okay. So if I summon like this, okay. If we were like in this position, and what we can do is like do this and they all will go back, and then you have like some time so you can take. That's okay. Yeah, we do need to charge so we can take a lot more damage. So yeah. That's kind of fun. I'm gonna have to agree. So okay, we change it. Let's go back to ban so we can go on and keep this here. So okay, let's go on. After that, we do have upgrade again. That's not what we want. No worries on that. We can just turn that back down if we're in creative. If we're not, you can just unselect it from inventory, but it takes like 3 to 2 seconds to recharge it. So no. I really do believe there's a way that we can fix that, but I will show it later. We need to see. So, okay. Well, things can get a lot worse than that. So let's go ahead and try to select a different one. Stinkyfly. Okay, Stinkyfly. It is. So props to whoever made this new model. This is sick as fuck, okay? So if we press H, like the web shooters from Spider-Man, you can cycle and then you can press some goo. You can change the type here, and then, yeah, that's it. So when you fly, you can go a little faster if you press the running button, but not as much. But it is better to do like sharp curves. So if you are onto that, I do recommend him other than the HeatBlast. But not saying HeatBlast is a bad flyer, but this one you have a little more control. So and you also can do like this strike from the string, so that's great. Yeah, yeah. And if we change it this, okay. Nothing more to show. Let's go ahead and turn back to being ourselves. Okay, what's next? I'm gonna show Gray Matter Blast if I'm able to do that because randomizer thing it is. But let's see. I really do not understand this visual. I do believe there are better that we can do for this one. I don't know if I'm using it wrong. Maybe. Okay. So accelerate. Okay, accelerate it is. So we now have accelerate. He is one of the only ones that you can use the hide show mask button. So mine is left shift. So right shift. Sorry. Then you can just put on your mask. So what we have here is the fast punch with the J. These are the things that you unlock when you are on the second level. Sorry. Um, yeah, I do believe that's the second level. And on the third, you do get the accelerated perception. We also have super speed. So to control it, you just scroll with your mouse, and then you can go faster. You can see how many kilometers hour you are going. And if you press the running button, you do go a little more faster. You see, I went almost to 500. Let me see. That's the maximum. No, okay. But we do get an acceleration at some point there, okay? So if we do toggle the slow motion, the accelerated perception, it's okay. We can do the power slide, which it's like an attack. I do believe it gives some damage. Let me go on and just test that for you guys. Okay, so um okay, let's go on and do that. Yeah, does a little bit of damage. The zombie goes there, and we do have the fast punch, so we can just keep this. If we do take off, it goes like really fast, which is kind of satisfying to see and to hear. Well, really, one thing that I would like to add it here, like as inspiration, because I don't know if you guys know about Galvan, the Minecraft game. Sorry, the Ben 10 game. It does get blue when you go to the slow motion. So I don't know. I do believe that will give like an extra touch. But again, just like an opinion, I do believe this is one of the greatest mods ever done to Minecraft. It was perfect from the beginning, and now it's they somehow got it better, and that's crazy. So the last one for us to show is um the Aquatic, but basically he does not as much. Yeah, he don't do much. So oh, what was that? Okay, so this is something new. He can fly? Oh, he can. Oh, okay. Huh, that's new. So I do need to have some food. Um, did not know about that. So probably that's really cool. Yeah, we can play. Okay. Yeah, no, okay, okay. I like that. That's actually pretty nice. Pretty damn fine, if I may say so. So okay, so I just left with gray matter and aquatic, and I really want to show aquatic because he does not do much. Yeah, okay, so I can just break this so you guys can see better what he can do. But basically, the only other thing he can do is like if you double press space, you can you have you get a little more life boost, and as I said, you can like bite, but and if you double press space, yeah, you go a little faster because you activate like your this, but nah. But honestly, you won't be using that. You're probably going to use the same app that I am using, so okay. So now we're going to the last one. So here's where things start to get fun. So to fully use gray matter, you do need to have two other packs, which is stellar pack. Let me see. Where I can see about the stellar pack at here, where you can get this Black Panther's necklace. So it's not stellar, so it's Sabre enhanced. Okay. And then we can also look at Pepsi Man from the stellar. So where we find Pepsi Man, you do need to search that for a little, or you can just type for it. Yeah, okay. Pepsi Man. So what we're going to need is his head, also his legs, and we're going to need Vision's head as well. So probably in survival, it will be a little hard to get at, but no worry on that. So we go ahead and go to game modes S. Now let's pray we just get gray matter. Okay, great. So we use the equip and equip item button so we can go on and input his necklace, input his division's head here, his legs here, and okay, I just need to. Okay, so usually you can put Pepsi Man's head there. I don't know why is that not working, but yeah. So basically, if you do that, oh, what's happening? Okay, yeah, sorry. Let's select gray matter. Okay. So when you add the Black Panther's necklace, the Pepsi. Sorry, this is just made me really, really sad. Okay, so when you do that, you do get the option of the nanite transformation. So you get, so you become like the black gray matter, Black Panther gray matter. I don't know. The black gray matter. Oh my god. Okay, so with that, really you get little less damage, and you can also toggle calls and give a little more damage. I will not spawn a zombie here. Okay, I will, but I don't believe he won't like get half of your. Or okay, yeah, okay. So we do take like less damage. How much time he has to? Yeah, okay, that's thing. So 4 bare hands with the calls there. You see only 1 pixel chains. That's kind of funny. Okay, so we can take off. So if we have these other items here, we now have the option fuck around, find out, which means fuck around and find out. So you hear that noise? I do that again. So do it again. So what you would receive is the Pepsi that was on my hand. Yeah, you can drink this as the gray matter, and you do get a little faster, and you get like, yeah, hyped up. And you also receive this, that is the grandpa screwdriver. Do you believe you get that from the head or the pants? I do no, it's a pants, yeah, from the pants. So now that you have that, that's basically why you're going to use the gray matter. That's how you get the screwdriver. So let's go on to here. Okay, so revert the transformation here and go to survival. Now that we're on survival, if we go on and click with G on the tamper, we will gain access to the fusion, like the HeatBlast, Aquatic, the Diamond Head Grid Matter, things like that. Won't be showing this here because usually they just don't do much because they are broken, so they don't have like special abilities. do not recommend. You do receive something like a cooldown on or off, things like that. Maybe if you get, I don't know. Let me just think about it for later because I do believe I remember. Let me see here. So, mm, okay, yeah. So I actually went to see my notes about this, and I did not. So you do receive some things that, but they are not really useful. I don't know. Probably you'll be using in creative as well. So okay. So if you saw my first video, you did see how to unlock the second alien. So you just need to double click the select alien thing here, and then you can go to the next alien playlist. So let's go ahead and go to Cannonbolt. So now Cannonbolt, he can run and he can like jump a block. Remember, he did not could do that. So when you have you have all this the full experience, you have these other ones, but basically you can see that we're pretty slow. We do have a defense here, so we won't receive much system. Let me go ahead and spawn a giant here, so you can see, you see we do have some things here. So okay, if we go on and give us a selfie boost, we do a little damage, you see. So let's go on and give another boost. Yeah, we did give a little damage. So we press C so we can go ahead and charge speed. So if we go on and go on and go on, we go faster and faster and faster, and then we can even more damage. As you know, Einstein said, energy equal mass. I don't know. We say in Portuguese like energia igual a massa ao quadrado. But you know, okay, we do have this. I don't know how much damage we do bare hands, but okay. Let's go back and revert so we can choose another alien and kill this thing faster. So let's select an alien. We're already on the second playlist. We do have Wildvine. So as you can see, when you choose the second playlist, there's a little less chance of the randomizer appearing. Don't know if that's intentional or not, but okay. So Wildvine, he's a cool one. And notice that I'm down here. Usually I would show most of them up there, but there are some aliens that have the ability to go under the ground. And this is what I'm going to show. So you can see the giant is aggroing on me. So what we can do is go ahead and click on V. So we can toggle the spore pods and we can select what we're going to use. So if we choose the grenade, I can go ahead and do some damage. Imagine this is our pods. And oh, I don't know him to see me. Let's take some smoke here and run away. Not that will not that will do so much, but okay. So you can see this H here, open close for trap. So maybe some of you guys said that, hey, let's go ahead and use that. Oh, it works on Chromastone. Did not know that, but usually in some blocks it won't work. So what you can do is go on here to the grass, and you can see that button here, camouflage. So you press it and you do a little camouflage here. So mobs won't see you. I don't know how it works if we go here. Let me see. Yeah, I don't believe we should be doing that. Maybe it's broken. I don't know. But with Wildvine, if we go on and press Shift, we do have the toggle tentacles. So we can go on and do just like we used to do on the other one. Let me just go ahead and grab some food here for me because we do use a lot of print. So we can go on, do things like that, which is fine, you know, which is, fine. And then we can go on and give like a tentacle jab and a tentacle grab. I don't know if we can grab him. Oh, we can. That's that's fun. Okay, that's did not know this would be. So shift again so we can untoggle the tentacles. We can go on and also give us turns, so we give some damage if he got close. Yeah, we kill him. No worries on that. So we can go on to the next alien, and this next alien will be okay. So Benwolf. What you can do with Benwolf? I don't know why we can't. We don't have that older animation of running. I really do like it then. So we do have the rage. Okay, so now we have it. So I do believe when you are on rage, you give like a little more damage. Let's go ahead and test that with a zombie. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's go on and take off the rage. 1, 2, 3. Okay, still the same. That's fine. What about the Sonic Beam? Oh, it takes a little, but it mostly gives knockback to the creature so it goes away from you. Maybe that's good against a hard. Don't know about that. Okay, no other ones here, so let's go on and move back to the next one. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty long video, but I'm not worried at all. We do have Snare-Oh, and thankfully he is better on this version. I did watch my last video and he could do shit. So what he can do is let's spawn a zombie here. We can do this charge punt here, where I do believe it will won't one hit kill it. No? Okay. But gave a little. Okay. Yeah. He still sucks a little, but we won't talk about my brother Mumha. Okay. Yeah, that's an old reference. I'm 21, by the way. I was like 18 when I did that video, 19. Yeah, probably 18. Let's. So if we press Shift, we can toggle the tentacles. They are weird. Don't remember him having these ones, but I won't mind it. He gets a little more useful. You can now climb shit with him, and just like Wildvine, you have like the tentacle jab and the tentacle grab, so we can like grab one, and with another one we can actually do the jab. That's really cool. Yeah, and we can untoggle the tentacles and go to the bandage farm. So bandage farm, it's much better. You do lose like you get normal player health, but you can go on and yeah. Okay. No, he. If you are following, you will automatically go to that. I do believe. Let me see. I realize most of the heroes do that now. Nah, don't know, but I do believe if you double click. No, okay. I don't know how to do some things, guys. I mean, I'm showing most of them. You should figure something out. Like, if you're better than me, you should figure something that I did not. As I said, I just figured something here. So, way big it is. Okay. Yeah, I do. Yeah, if you don't have space to grow, he will. Okay. Oh, wow. He does. Okay. Yeah, he does have some. Okay. Oh, right. He does have this sound when he walks. He's supposed to be bigger than this, but no orb is okay. So we can have the cosmic ray. I do believe we can do like great amount of damage to a giant. Let me see that. Oh, we're bigger than him. Yeah, that's not much damage at all. What about this stomp? It does have an animation here. Okay, and we're changing back. Wasn't intentional, but hey, won't deny this possibility. Okay, now we have Frankenstrike. I just recently watched Ben 10 in English, so I did learn all the names. So we don't have much here. You can do like this, and I do believe you give more damage and receive less damage, but basically you can charge these twin towers and yeah. I do believe maybe if you go to space, yeah, I don't know if you know that, you can go to space in this mod. You just need to go like 1,000 blocks up. Um, Maybe he won't need to. He can breathe without there. I don't know. Maybe. Okay. Who cares? I care a little, honestly. I'll check that. So you see that? That's the Ghost Freak. He comes back once you have it. But remember, um, on the showcase mod, on the how to get all the aliens, that I said that you won't be able to use the normal Ghost Freak again after you got him to max experience. Yeah, that's like about it. So it's like if you use him a lot, like Ben using the episode where he goes to the old crazy folks, they're aliens. Okay, so we have Upchuck. Upchuck is based on mobs, so we go on and spawn a zombie here. We can go ahead and aim and okay, you see, we do some damage, and we can go also. We should have been able to shoot, but I'm honest, I don't remember how we do that. It's not eating. Maybe what we need to. I don't know, but you guys are gonna have to find that out for me. How to use Upchuck. Yeah, not to worry about it. I'll be honest. If you want to use Upchuck, kind of weird. You're a weird guy, weird little guy, but I don't know. You're a weird guy if you want to use Upchuck. So we also have Ditto, and basically Ditto, it's not much of a useless, but he is cool. So what you can do is dupe. You do get less health, but you do can do this ping here, and yeah, you do give a lot of damage like in a round place. Won't recommending use it though. I don't know. Maybe if you want to use a duped character, use Echo Echo from the recalibrated. Damn, it's hard to say that today. Okay. Probably most of you guys notice my English must be better. I've been speaking English daily in my work, so yeah, I'm bound to get better. So, okay, what is there's still one that I need to show you guys. So, the eye guy, you can like, yeah, guys, he was weird. Again, if you want to use him, you're a weird guy, weird little guy. Even if you want to use him, you're still a weird little guy. Not just because you want to use the object, you're a little guy, it's just because you're weird. Not that I have an issue with little people, like not little people. Like I'm saying, like if you are like 5'2", I don't know. Hey, shout out to all my short kings there. Maybe he has like a low experience bar. That's what. Oh damn, the game crashed. That's fun. Okay, let me just boot it up here again on Curse Forge. Um, select here. Where's Minecraft? Yeah, I don't know what to do. Okay, where's that? No. Okay, no. Okay, it's gonna take a while. Just wait a little. Why this would happen to me? I don't even know. Oh, God, I'm already 30 minutes in? Damn! Okay. It's loading. I'm gonna, just. Damn, this lighter is bad. Well, it's loading here with textures. I don't know how to, I know how to stop a recording here on OBS, but I don't know how to only like stop recording and coming back. So yeah, not gonna happen. I don't know. Okay, now we should go. Okay, capture specific window Minecraft's .710. Okay, went through. Let's just okay. Single player, Fisk Heroes, New York. And now it's done. Oh wow. I finished. I'm kinda hungry. I really wish I could order some food, but I am saving my coupon for later if my girlfriend arrives here today. Okay. we were going to show which now, so we already see most of them. The only one that needs to be shown is the weird, not the weird little guy. It's Ghost Freak. So where's Ghost Freak? No, yeah, I don't remember if I showcased Ghost Freak. Yeah, I did not. Okay, yeah. So now you get this one. I do believe his name is like Zs'Skayr, something like that. So you can fly, you can become invisible, but only when you're holding it. Intangibility, you can just click and then you can win. Oh wow. I don't know, this map being around for a couple of years, we should already have like an updated version. I don't know. Again, not being critical, I could not do a better job than that. I'm I don't know. I'm not trying to explain myself much as well. I don't give a damn. Okay. Well, this is it for the main trick. So more than that, I don't know if there is. If there is, you guys are going to have to find that one out. No worries on that. So now we need to do the recalibrated one, and it does seem that I lost it. So if you guys did not see the showcase on how to do that, I will show to you, but it wasn't supposed to be. It was supposed to be ready. I did not check that. Kind of my bad, but you know, I'm no hero. I did show how you do that. So upload, go ahead, select is going to be recalibrating. So yeah, what we can do here in this moment, appreciate the night. And actually, shout out to whoever did this map because I do know this map exists already, but someone, oh, this is not great. Yeah. What, this is a clutch. Um, but yeah. So whoever did this Avengers Tower, great work. Should have done like a room here for us to display, but hey, again, could have done better. So we need to wait. We do have some other Melon ad farms that I did. This one is a pretty good one. I do want to test some of these aliens in the space, but don't know about that. Um, yeah, so I think we've got pretty much everything checked out. So we did the gray matter thing. We did show that Wildvine can go under that. We showed the rocket. Okay, it recalibrated. Now we can go on and test some more things out. So let's do this. If we select an alien, they all will be. Some will have experience, some will not. No worries on that. So first of all, that we'll see will be Brainstorm because I don't know. Weird little guy, weird little guy. So give Fisk back barrier. Okay. So what he can do. So let's summon a zombie here, and he does give, like, if you right click with the mouse, he does give us some explosion, and we can create a force field so he won't give us damage. He will though take us back, so that's something. And we can also give him a optic blast with our brain. Yeah. So he used to fly on this other mod, but I don't believe he should. What is that? Oh, this is him crawling. Okay. Let's go ahead and select another alien. So Humungousaurs it is. So we can go ahead and do the size manipulation. We can go bigger and bigger, and we get the things that it changes here. So what we can, I do believe we won't take much fall damage if we are. Oh wow, we do have the. Okay, that's nice. Did not know about that. So what we can do here is let's summon a giant. We can give him some that, so we can give him a tail whip. Great, we can smash ground. Oh, that's great. Okay, let's go ahead and invert because you can do that with the recalibrated one. No, let's select another one. We do have Swampfire. So Swampfire, same thing as the Wild Vine. You can also bury yourself into the ground. Yeah, not on stone, but you can on this. Let's see. Yep, and you will be here burrowing. But while Vine do have the customization now, it's a little better. You can fly with. I know you can fly. Yeah, you can fly with some fire. Don't know if he can do that in the cartoon, but hey, you lose one. You can also give him this. This is like spikes he does, and he does have the ranged methane combustion if he's doing his fire trick, and he can do a vine barrier. You on the first, you can only do that if you were standing on the grass. Now, luckily, you do not need to do that anymore, but still quite okay. And if you press H, so let's just spawn some zombies here, we can just do some explosive gas. And when we hold on, it will explode and people will die. So yeah, we can also click that. Oh, carrot. What are the odds? So let's go on and change to Echo Echo. Okay. Echo Echo, just like Ditto, you can dupe yourself. When you dupe, you do receive more life because now you're like a unity, not you're dividing yourself. That's great. I think, well, what you can do is a wall of sound, and then you can just like give lots of damage. Let's do this. You can, if you press shift and dupe, you will receive back your guys. So that's do. And if you are like alone, or if you only have like a few dupes, you do the sonic screen. So it's a little different. When you have more, you do have the wall of sound, which will push the enemies back as well. So okay, let's go on to Goop. Okay, so Goop can fly. He transforms in this weird thing. I don't remember being like that. But hey, who am I? He does have this puddle form here. When he's falling, he does have the acid blast. It takes a little charge, gives a little damage. No worry on that. V goo type, same as Stinkyfly, same as Spider-Man. Da-na-na, da-na-na, da-na-na. Okay. Yeah. Um, we also have Big Chill. Yeah, Big Chill. So just like in most, he will just levitate. If you start to run, he will fly like the beauty he is. He's so amazing. This is probably one of my favorite designs. Does have like ones that I will do agree are better, but this is like the coolest one. He is one of the coolest band aliens by far. Um, so don't know about the Ultimatrix. I don't believe it's here yet. If it is, probably he will have an ultimate form. I don't know. It's the only one that I care. So he does have the cold breath here. It will freeze the enemies. I believe I remember correctly. Let's do. Yeah, no, just give a lot of. Okay, so when we go ahead and click shift, we can shift to secondary attack. So we now can do discharge. Usually we do like this explosion. This is the one who gets ice. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So another one, just like Ghost Freak, you only can be invisible if you are toggling it. Intangibility, you can just be yourself, man. Okay. This is really cool. This is really cool. Who would have thought Arctic Iguana and Ghost Freak would be such great character? So, Spider Monkey? No, it's Chromastone. Yeah. So he can do this like beam. Most of the beams on this game do like the same amount of damage. So I don't know. He can fly in the cartoon. Don't know why he can fly here. He can create a force field, and if you shift, you can change the beam type. So now it's different. Came from your eyes. I do believe this one gives a little more damage, but yeah, okay. What we have next here, he does have this charge bar, which I am curious on what it does because it did not tested that. So let's go on and wait it to charge a little. Probably 1 minute. Most things takes 1 minute here. People know if it takes a little too long, it just doesn't matter. Unless like I do agree that that they have to use the omniscience for 1 hour or do not use it for 1 hour. It makes sense because yeah. But oh wow, now he has like okay, this is his power. I do believe that when he uses it, okay, so you can change the beam type here. I do believe it gives more damage. Let me go ahead and see that. Okay. Um, doesn't as I said, most of those beams do not give much damage. It's just most of them are just for you to know. Oh, he used to jump this high, and remember, wow, it's really hard for you to lose all of it. So maybe that's a good thing. Maybe he is a little overpowered. I don't know. Oh, doesn't take fall damage. Yeah, that's overpowered already. Imagine this on survival, man. This must have been fun. So, we have Jetray. No. Let's go on and go to Spider Monkey then. No. Oh yeah, the recalibrated version. If you double tap the to change the playlist, you can use Cannonbolt, but it did not manage to get any of the original aliens then, even when you are creating. Okay, so we have Jetray. So Jetray, really cool. If you press the running button, you will fly a lot faster. You also have the flight boost, like some. Okay, you see, you go a little bit faster, not much. C, you have the aim. If you press H, it will choose the aim type. This is when you give like little shots. And this one here, it takes a little, but it will go. Oh, it's nothing. Oh, it's the I don't know beam type. Optic blast. Yeah, I'm trying to do this. Doesn't yeah, I don't know what is that, man, but does not work here. So, lastly, we have Spider Monkey. Okay, yeah, we do have it here. He does not climb walls. That's okay. He does have the web zip. And, oh, okay. I died. Sometimes it happens. Let's select Spider Monkey. Yeah. This is frustrating at this point. At this point, it's already frustrating to me. It must be frustrating to you. I won't believe you'll be seeing this whole video, but if you do, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so web swinging, we can do the web zip here, and then we can, woo! Yeah, this is like one of the best things in this mod, honestly. Okay, so lastly, but not less important, we have Alien X. Alien X, you need to see them. So you can change your item and you need to see if they want to help us. So, oh, Belicious, look who joined us. The voice of reason fell inside to please us with his presence. So we need to see if they are up to help us or not. Yep, they do not want to give us a talk to us. More helpful next update. Huh. Maybe next update, something will be better. I don't know. But yeah, I don't believe I have any more to showcase, guy. This is it. This was fun. Now it's a little exhausting, but hey, I'm the guy of this mod. So if you liked, please come back. Maybe I'll be here another day. And well, I really appreciate your presence, your patience, and for being this wonderful poster you are. And thanks for seeing this whole video. Hope you liked it. And really, there's nothing else to show this. And remember, everything that I mentioned will be here in the description. Okay, have a great one. Take care.